So hello again. This is your host, Dr. Yad Sardar Zangana. And today I am going to present to you the syllabus of general psychology for this coming semester. So let's look at this. This is the syllabus. I've already put it on Google Class. So let's go through it. And I'll ask you to have a look at it later on yourself at your leisure, maybe when you have so much time this weekend, so you can have a read at the syllabus. It might be more fun than going out and having a meal with your friends and Corona at the same time. So this is part of the medical laboratory sciences curriculum. That's me, that's my email address. These are the requirements. The courses are going to be on Monday, the recorded ones. So I'm going to post them on Monday. And so far, at the meantime, we've agreed that we will have the Thursdays at 11 o'clock for the live sessions. So we're going to have one recorded session and one live session each week. And the live session may or may not have a quiz or something else. There will be activities within these live sessions. So this is our second lecture. Right, why do you do it? Because your college wants you to do it, and I think you will benefit from this course for it. Course description, have a look at it. I'm not here going to read for you. You can read it yourselves. And again here, these things. What is this here? The course objectives, why we're doing this, what is the plan. This is the learning outcomes. So we want you to do these things and get out of this. We want you to do these things, but you will get this out of the course. You get an idea. 65 is the passing grade for this course because it's a college and departmental course. The content, it's big, as I said, 6 main themes, as it used to be by my predecessor, Professor Rushdie. I didn't think that we need to change much of that. Though I did change some of the content to make it less dry, let's say. I wouldn't say wet, but less dry. Right, this is the important part here. What we're doing, we're going to have lectures, discussions, presentations. There's no field trip this time. I should have taken this off. We're going to have also case-based learning. So there is a number of things that we will have. This has been canceled because of that thing called Corona or COVID. So what assessment tools we're going to have? We are going to have 4 quizzes, and each will have 5%. When you get the quiz, you will see why it has 5%. So it's either 5 questions or a question that has more than one answer, which would be 1 point each. 5 points, 5 answers, usually. Total 20%. We're going to have a presentation at some stage within the live sessions, 10%. We're going to write something up, and it's going to be usually a kind of a psychological research study. Some of you made some mistakes in the last semester. Read specifically and read it thoroughly before you start any work, because if you send me a work that I didn't ask for, you will not get a fantastic mark for it. If I ask for an apple and you give me a banana, well, I will not be super excited. And it's the same thing. I had so many essays sent to me that were irrelevant to what I asked for. So that's 20%. And then you will present it as well. That's another 20%. Just that work with its presentation is 40% already. Think about that. And we are going to have a final exam, which will include all the material from all lectures, and it will be out of 30%. These are the assessment tools. These are some references you can read if you like. I do recommend reading something. These are standard course policies and plagiarism and all that stuff. Sometimes you think that we will be lenient. The bad news is that I use Turnitin for all work submitted, and I do check every single essay. And I do not like plagiarism, and I do punish severely plagiarism. So please don't even think about it. You can have sources, but you need to use your own words. You read it, you understand it, and you write it yourself. The university does accept a 20% plagiarism, let's say, which is very generous here. The American University in Suleimania, at 20%, you get 0 for the work, and anything under that, you get still marks deducted. So you don't get away here. But at Comar, we seem to be very student-friendly and flexible. So up to 20, you don't get anything deducted. After that, there is deduction. And it's up to me. Right. Make a policy. There is a lot of zeros you can get if you ignore. And we have a few students, unfortunately, who did not pay attention during the quarantine and decided not to send the work. And unfortunately, they did not pass. Because even if you did perfectly at the final exams, that's only 30%. You need another 35% to pass, which means you have to work during the semester. And if you leave it to the last minute to do an exam, yeah, you need a miracle to pass it. And I think miracles don't exist anymore lately. So some instructions here, and it says here, try not to miss the recorded lectures. This is as per the instructions from the university. Well, basically, if you don't pay attention at the lectures, I have no idea how you're going to pass this exam or this course. So it will be very difficult. We have 6 weeks, with the seventh being the exam. So we started this week. Next week is going to be cognition, then stress, coping, and health, and then you will have a week of rest with the judging, and then learning and psychology of exams. I think this is a fantastic lecture, which will be useful not only now, but also in the future when you will prepare for exams. Then mental disorders, psychological and medical therapies, and then social behavior. And that brings us to the conclusion of this course, which hopefully also you will enjoy and find useful. Thank you very much. Do have a read at it.